G'day tubes. Well, it's pissing down rain outside. And I nearly killed myself. Well, g'day tubes. How's she hanging? Pretty good here. Cold-ish. Not snowing, not raining. Gray and crappy. Not sunny. Which sucks. But anyways, oh, look at this lens. Hang on a sec here. I don't know if that's any better, but anyways. Seems like the more I clean the lens, the more I gotta clean the lens, if you know what I mean. Holy jumping. So the other day we switched our hose on our hose reel, and I left her plugged in all weekend. Still plugged in. We're still holding 120 psi there. And left her plugged in, left her plugged in, and left her plugged in. I had to put a new Dewey on the end because I couldn't really get the other one off. I did get the other one off, but so far she's holding air, so that's good. That is good, that is good. So the old hose, I didn't actually throw it away. I could have just done this with it when it was on the thing, but then see, you got, you know, a clamp there, and I taped it up, and I just don't like that. But it'll make a good secondary, you know, extra hose if ever needed be. So that is actually the. Oh, wait a minute, let me think here. Oh yeah, I switched it here because this end was. Oh crap, this end here was just the one that went into the machine thing there. And this one had a fitting on it, which it has another fitting now, so now I can hook it, you know, one end has the male, one end has the female end. So now if need be, I can hook this end onto that hose and run it out another, a little bit less than 50 feet. Now I took about that much off because it was all cracked and crappy and stuff. Figured it would pop again, so I took, you know, a little bit off her. But anyways, I'll find something to string wrap tie this or whatever, or maybe even zip ties would work. Something, wire, whatever. Actually, you know what? Now, if you're paying attention, did you see how I tied that knot? Very interesting, eh? I didn't do the loop around and around. I don't even remember how to do it that way. Now, let me show you again here. That's pretty sweet, eh? That's how I tie my boots every day. That's called the Ian knot. And a friend of mine showed me that many years ago, and I've been doing it ever since because it's so fast and easy. Like, I don't even remember if I can. I don't even remember if I can do it the other way now. Where's my tripod? I'm gonna try it here. Where'd I put my tripod? Oh, Mr. Tripod. Somewhere out here. What the heck? I'm probably looking right at the silly thing. I think it's got to be in that back room. It's not over here on the bench or nothing. Well then. Where on earth did I put my... Oh, I know where my tripod is. It's up at the house. I had to use it on the weekend. But anyways, yeah, that's the Ian knot. I'll show you that maybe another day when I got a tripod. I do actually have my little guy here. Or actually I've got my bigger guy here. I can't really do it though because this would have to sit on the bench, but I'll show you another day when I got my big tripod here. which actually I can probably go get it because I gotta have to go get the little trailer anyways. But anyways, I went shopping today. In this bag I restocked myself up on some primer for, well, our ramps. Mostly it's gonna take probably 2 things per ramp, so yeah, so I got a little bit extra. Man, oh man, I'm not getting any deals at that place anymore. Holy. Yeah, I guess the days of saving money is gone. Anyways, my my connection there's been cut off, which sort of sucks. I paid $14.74 a can for a grand total of $162.14 plus our lovely 13% tax for $183.22 for some paint. Isn't that lovely? This really good paint. That's the self-etching stuff. I really like using that. I want to, you know, to bite it and last a long time, but holy friggin' crap, man, oh man, I didn't think it was going to be quite that much. But anyways, that's, yeah. So inside of here, I had a slotty kind of thing. Where the heck did that end up ending up? Well, I'm not exactly, what color is that? That looks like sort of a, oh, that's my barrel paint. This stuff here too, the stuff they mix up over there now, oh man, about $25 a can for that stuff. I mean, it's good automotive paint, but still, holy crap. So I don't know what color I'm gonna actually paint these ramps eventually. I've got some yellow. There's not much in that one. Not much in that one. Holy crap. I got this yellow from John Deere still yet. That might not be a bad idea to make it kind of high-vis stuff, you know. Maybe I'll use that for the top, but I was kind of thinking maybe doing a brush on stuff and then sprinkling on some sand on, let's have a look here, sprinkling on some sand onto like the tops here, like leave a good thick layer and then sprinkle some sand on it, and then maybe on these too, because I think what's going to happen is the tracks will kind of come up here and then kind of mush a little bit as they're kind of going over, so it should actually grip in pretty good, I think. But should probably have a little bit of something, you know, while it's still wet, brush it on real thick and then just, you know, maybe that would work, I don't know. And I can't remember who it was the other day. It kind of made me laugh. Said, yeah, I'm just out of school or something like that. He was saying, I'm in school and I'm looking at these welds and it's just making me cringe. I'm like, what are you freaking talking about? I can't freaking weld it any more than the machine's going to weld it. I'd say these are pretty darn freaking good welds. You know, for a guy that digs graves, digs holes, and never had any extracurricular schooling, I'd say those are pretty freaking darn good. I don't think they're going to go absolutely anywhere, you know. Like, I've built buckets, ripper teeth. What else have we got here? Thumb. Never had a problem. Never had anything rip, tear, fall apart, break, nothing. And those things are getting like tremendous amount of strain put on them as you're, you know, and ripping, especially that ripper tooth. Holy crap. Never had a problem. So, you know, as long as you're getting good, nice penetration between both and you're doing like the between both, I don't see there's going to be a problem. And plus I gave her a little bit extra underneath the point here on the other side. So if anything's ever going to tear apart, it's going to hit on that, and yeah, I think you'll be fine. Plus, you got to remember, I'm putting the weight on like a track that's 1, 2, 3, almost 4 foot long. So they say, yeah, it weighs 2,000 pounds, but the square inch or something weight on that is only like 3.5 pounds per square inch. So I don't exactly know how they come up with that measurement, but that's what it says in the book. So, but anyways, these are a little bit cool yet, it feels like. I've got like some little welding balls on here. Maybe that's what I should have done, just splattered some stuff onto it, you know, as I was going. And I got some of this crap on here too. That's probably stuff that's kind of like a waxy stuff. Probably should get that cleaned off from the nozzle dip. And before we start with any painting though, we gotta kind of figure out where we want these things to sit, which I think it's actually almost kind of sitting where I want it. I don't know yet until I get to the little trailer. Ooh, crap. Until I bring the little trailer down around here, but just kind of looking at paint, seeing if I need to go get some. I don't think I have any more sandblast sand though. Now I do have, oh, those are like the metal shavings out of the saw here. I wonder if they'd be alright in paint. I think I better stick to a sand maybe. But anyways, I do have a bag of this stuff, which I don't know if it's very abrasive-y stuff, but I didn't really like it in my sandblaster, but this is what it's for. It's steel shot. And it's very small and tiny, like sand almost. But I don't think there's enough grippies on that. I think I'm gonna go with the sand. I got it stuck on everything. Yeah, I never liked this stuff. It's really, really heavy for a bag of this, but it just didn't really do anything. Like, it didn't rip stuff off like normal stuff does. I don't know about this though. I don't know, I don't think I like that too much. I think I'm gonna, oh, ouch. Shouldn't have done that. Ouch. Ow! Sharp. But anyways, I think I'm gonna go with some sand and some kind of brush on. Now I know I went through all these a while ago. That's a flat black. That would actually probably work. Sounds kind of flobbly. I don't know whether I want flat though. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. But anyways, I'll get looking through the stuff here, see what I can come up with, and then I'll go up and grab the trailer and bring her down. We'll get those things at least lined up and welded on, those ramp ends. Alrighty, so for the first time ever, ramp is meeting trailer. Sweet. So you can see, well, there isn't a, well, I'm gonna have to bevel the edge here a little bit so that sits a little bit more flusher to the ground. It's gonna have to come down a little bit, but overall, the angle isn't changed that much. That's only another foot back there, but it will when I it will when I adjust that end there and cut that back. That's gonna maybe kind of suck. Had a little thought. Exactly how I would do it, I don't know. To keep the ramps, instead of drilling through and putting bolts through or something, to keep the ramps from wanting to slide off, is I could drill something in the corner of the ramp here and run it down to the spring or something and then tighten that on. So, you know, I've seen them do that before. We'll crank things down like that and then they won't move on you, right? So that might be an idea. Now, I don't know whether I want to bevel underneath or bevel this way. Not really too sure which way I want to do that yet. Definitely going to need something, and probably even a little bit of a ramp thingy for the thing to start to drive up on, and then on top of this, and then up. But first of all, I'm just trying to get this straightened out here, which I think I pretty much got her pretty good there, because I want her to kind of come up and then up over the top. A little bit of a extra high there, but I could bring this up a bit. This brings that down, but then it also brings these up a bit, which I don't really want to have a, well, I guess that's not too bad yet. Oh crap. But if that sat right about there somewhere, that would actually probably work pretty good. And I don't know if I need maybe another, I got some smaller angle iron I could maybe run a piece right through here and then weld. But I'm gonna weld the tops and underneath, so, and then try to fill in the gap here. Mind the gap. So anyways, I probably should get this guy into the sandblaster and get them all cleaned up, because it'll weld a lot nicer to that. So, but that's sort of the general idea. We'll get both of these, oh man, I got to get that other one off yet too, off the other ramp, this ramp, and this ramp, this one, jeez. And grind the edges so it'll fit between this thing a little better. That was a lot of friggin' grinding, holy crap. I mean, I did her, but it took a long time. So yeah, I just want to look at these springs too. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so these springs, crap, where did I put them now? They might still be in my truck, actually. I think they are. Oh, crap. I had them down here, so now we got 1, 2, 3, and then this extra. I don't know what this one's going to do, except just maybe support these a little more, but I bet you it'll flex and bend the exact same way. They don't actually put like a weight rating on these things, so who friggin' knows, eh? But, wow, they don't give much for paint. No wonder they rust out so fast. Holy, well, not rust out. Well, they will rust out, but they rust so fast. Just barely, you know, enough to keep her from rusting in the store. So, I don't know how much. Well, it's holding me up. That's not saying much though, because I don't weigh 2,000 pounds. Well, close, but not quite. But anyways, yeah, there we go. So, I'll get that sandblasted. I'll get the other ramp end off. Get that ground down to fit on the other ramp. And then we can start welding those on. Sweet. Alrighty, let's try our nice new hose out here. I guess I was wrong putting the springy thing back on. Thanks for letting me know there, boys, about where that's supposed to be. So I'm going to adjust that now. I guess I wasn't paying close enough attention when I pulled it all apart here. But good thought. There we go. We're protected. And roll it back in. Not that much out. Man, it's cold in here. I didn't have the heat on all weekend because there's really nothing in here, right? So, okay, so we need that. Better have some safety dewies on. I've got my ear dewies on. Good one. Oh, hey, this one's on really good. Oh. Just gotta get under it like this, eh? Okay. I like it when they do that. Nice and easy. Ow. Don't put your finger there. Wow, this is stubborn too. What the heck? Ow! Let go! Let go! Oh, I just about got him there. Oh, this is the dirty one. Oh, playing nice. That's what we were after. Okay, so I'm not going to show you too much of this because this is very long, boring, very painstaking. I could just plasma cut it off, I guess, but this will work too. So basically I got to shave a little bit off each side here just so it fits in the bars there. I've been super happy with this bench grinder. It takes forever to start, it spins real fast, but it's got no power. Very little power. Seems like once your material heats up a bit, then it doesn't have much power. It seems to log it out fast. See, I'm pretty much killing it there. It's like, really? Like, come on, man. 15-volt half horsepower. It's not huge horsepower. I could make a grinder that would, like, you know, be wicked. I got my safety glasses on because I got that one right in the freaking lip. Oh, that hurt a lot. Am I scorched? Ow! Okay, I'll keep grinding at this. I gotta do both sides of it, back and forth, see if it's gonna fit. And when she fits, we're done. Anyways, give me about 2 seconds for you and about 20 minutes for me. Okay, both ramp ends are good. They're fitting pretty good, so I'm gonna sandblast them up, turn the vacuum on. Air's on. My light. Okay, so there's our ramp end dewies. They're all nice and sandblastered up. They seem to fit pretty good. Something in there like that. But right now I got the left one out here. Man, they don't take long to cool down either. Right now I got the left one out here. And I'm going to try to zoom in somewhere to there. And we're going to go weld this guy on here. Alright, I just tack welded them just on for now. I'll get them inside and do them inside here where, you know, it's not windy and blowy and blowing my gas away from my nozzle there. So I'll give her some good welding here. I'll maybe, might have to turn the machine up a little bit. Maybe not much. It's up pretty good, I guess. I'll try one bead here and see how she comes out. Well, you can't say I'm not getting good penetration there. Holy, it's heating up that stuff that good. Wowee, that's awesome. Or there, that's pretty good pen. Just not blowing through. That's what I like. Pretty good penetration, I'd say. Oh, that's hot. Oh, I should have brought hot dogs down. I could have cooked my lunch. Alright, I have no idea now. I'll show you those welds in a sec. I have no idea now if this is the right way to do this or not. But anyways, I'm trying to figure out how much angle to give these things so they, you know, so I basically want the top part right flat with the ground. So what I'm trying to do here is I've kind of established a little bit of a base on the other side where it's going to start at this end here and then kind of get cut sort of up through. I want to miss that guy and pretty much have that guy, well, pretty close to the ground. Hopefully this is going to work. I don't even know if that's the right angle or not, but I'm gonna just draw these on here roughly and then take it outside and then see how it looks on the outside there. So I kind of can't go past, it's like about there with the weld. I want to start here and end on that line. And like I say, I don't know if this is the right way to figure this out or not, but it's kind of roughly how I'm doing it. I don't know, something like that. But I'm going to pop this outside here, just see if that looks kind of rightish. It might be even hard to tell, I don't know. Well, from what I'm seeing, she might be close, but I might need to go with more angle. But I can't really. I don't want to really go much past that cross piece there. Now all this is to do is just to kind of lower, just to lower things down a little bit so I have a more smoother going up instead of, you know, I was thinking of cutting these off here, but I think I'd rather cut it off here and smooth that down a bit that way. So, well, here goes nothing. I guess the only way I'm going to really know is to try to cut that. I guess plasma cutter, here we go. Okay, here goes nothing. I don't know if I got this right or not, but I guess she'll still work. Hopefully I can get them kind of roughly both the same. That's more what I'm concerned about. Okay, plasma is cranked. Too, a little bit. It's going to get really thick right here, so it might be fun trying to cut through that. There we go. Actually, that probably should carry out that way more. I'll cut it right here for now. I can always cut more off. It's hard to add more on though, right? Okay. Work. Now I gotta try to do the same on the other side. Okay. Lovely. Okay. I don't know if that's the right spot or not. We'll zoom these out here a little bit. And actually you're still pretty good there. Okay. Actually no, you're not good there. I just thought, wait a minute, I gotta go in a little bit. How about there somewhere? Okay, I don't think that's going to be the right angle, but she might be a left angle, not a right angle. That was a joke. But rough cut, we'll see where she sits here. Holy crap! I do need to take more off. More off. Not much, but a little bit, just off the tops here. I think will do her, and then she'll sit flat. Because right now, what would happen if I drove up it with that, it would hit there, and maybe it would have enough. It wouldn't flip up, but you know what? It's either that, or I could heat those up, smash those down a little bit. But I think maybe I'll just nip a little bit more off of those things. Well, very, very, very rough cuts. I think I might have cut a little bit too much off here and there. Yeah, that freaking plasma is awesome, but man, you really got to be careful with it. But should be able to resurrect, hopefully. They're not too far off there anyways. They just need a little bit of, maybe with the grinder or something, just to kind of smooth things out a little bit. But overall, I think they'll be mostly pretty good. Okay, I'm not tremendously happy with the cuts I got on them. It'll work, I think. It's better than it was. It's not nearly as ramped as it was, but anyways, I guess we'll give her a shot here before I start painting, just in case I see anything else I gotta change. Hopefully those things hang on there all right. I'm pretty sure they will once the weight gets pushed on them, as long as I don't, whoo the thing real fast, because that'll kind of push things along and skip things out, and that'd be kind of bad. So anyways, let's fire it up here. See how smoky she is today. She'll probably be pretty smoky. Pretty smoky, I'm thinking. Wrong way. I better glow it, even though it's been inside where it's warm. Oh, really? Yes, diesel. Yeah, let her sit there, warm up for a good minute or two before we start moving her. And we'll try a load test here. too bad. 2,000 pounds sitting right in the center of them there. It's kind of hard to tell if there's any bowing there. I don't think there is. Oh well, let's continue on. Put my seatbelt on too in case I do roll it, eh? Right here coming up and over. Oh, it's too bad. Turn her off again. Of angle, I've got some inside, I do believe, right at the very tip here. Oh, right when I hit there, it doesn't kind of boom, drop down. I'm gonna see what I got for that. Maybe I'll, I don't know, maybe something. Not that it really matters. Yeah, I don't know. If I put a flat piece there, it's just gonna go flat and squished. I don't know what to say. If I should put a something. It's nothing really now to really weld to. So I'm gonna try it a few more times here. See what I think here. I think maybe it's gonna be all right. Too bad, I guess. Fantastic. All right, I'd say that test went pretty good. Shaking up some paint. I'm gonna have to let these climatize again. They're a little bit too cold right now for painting. Well, they're not tremendously cold, but I'll maybe go grab some lunch and let them sit in here for a bit while the furnace warms things up again, because the door's been open and these have been outside, and it's about -2 or 3 out today, roughly. So, yeah, anyway, it seems okay. Seemed to hold me up all right, and wasn't no bowing or, like, you know, like these. Where'd I put them? Huh? Must be outside. No, oh my god. They're sitting on them. Holy crap, okay, I'm alright. I just need to go have some food. Oh boy. Anyways, I gotta shake this up really good. Sometimes you can hear the ball going, sometimes you can't. That means there's a lot of solids in the bottom that need to get stirred back up into the stuff that floats to the top. All the lacquery stuff, and basically it's the primer base stuff. It's like a, well, powdery to start with, I guess, but then they mix it with this and it turns to gooey stuff. But wow, this one's really needing a lot of mixing. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get into, you know, the welds as much as I can with this stuff and juice her up real good. That's sort of the idea. Hopefully my ramp ends work. I think they should be all right. I don't know what I had to do if I needed to change them or whatever. They're welded in there pretty solid now. I guess I didn't show you that, but those are not going anywhere. Lots solid, and underneath too. Same with this one. I got lots of heated penetration there, as you could see from when we were showing you that little bit when they were red hot. So mixes a bit and then stops mixing, and oh, this is really going to need. I wish I had a mixer machine. You could just go in and. I'm sure they exist, but I don't own one. So yeah, I think overall we'll get some primer on them at least today. Get a couple of good coats of primer. Stopped again, and it must be a really thick, crappy spot in the bottom. Shake it this way maybe for a bit. We'll get some primer on them, and crap, maybe not. Okay, that was just a phone call. The guy with the racks. The Princess Auto had a scissor lift on sale. So I emailed him that, and he's like, oh yeah, I got that flyer too. I'm like, yeah, I think that might work. He's like, yeah, that'll work really good. I'm like, okay. So he's gonna go over and pick one up tomorrow. I'm like, I could go get it, I don't mind, or I can come with you or whatever. Oh no, I got other business over there, that's okay, I'll grab one and then bring it back. I'm like, okay. So yeah, that should work good. So I'm gonna go grab some lunch. I'm gonna probably juice this battery a little bit. 27 minutes, yeah, better, while I'm away here. So I'll juice that, and when I get back, hopefully she's warm enough in there that I can get the primer going at least today on them, and then maybe tomorrow I'll get some. I think I'm gonna do them black paint. I might get some spray just to do the welds, and then I probably. Well, maybe I can get a little container of black for the top things and then spread some sand on them. I don't really know if I need to, but a little bit of extra grip won't hurt, you know, so we'll mix some of that in with it, and then she should be good. Anyways, I'll juice the camera here, the battery, while I'm away and eating and lunch, and then we'll come back and hopefully warm enough to start priming. Okay, back from lunch. I'm just mixing some more paint. We're good to go, I think, mostly here. I went and got a bag of sand, and it's neat. I'll show you that. I don't know if we'll probably won't get that to that today, but I got some paint, although they didn't have black. Surprisingly, the shelves were full of everything, but they had no gloss black, which I thought was really weird. But anyway, so I got black here, the little guys I was mentioning, and that's probably just going to be for the top here, and I'll sprinkle the stuff on it and maybe let it dry, and then I don't know, maybe we'll smear some more paint or whatever, see how it comes out. But I guess for today we'll try to get some priming done. This stuff, I was looking at this, I'm like, well, that's pretty much Kubota orange. Let's go do a color test here. Pretty much Kubota orange. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see how it goes on. Machine out here, this paint's fairly freshish. I don't know, looks pretty kind of close. I'd say that's a pretty good one, but this is actually case red, they call it. So I was looking at paint code on this color, and then they're actually saying the Alice Chalmers orange is about the same exact as that. So I'm like, that's pretty good. So we'll get some of that on there too. That'll be for most of everything, and then the black strip will be just maybe up here that I'll paint the stuff into. I just wanted a brush on stuff for that, so alright, I'll get set up here, get this all good and shooken up. We'll get shooting here as much as we can with the surface we can see. And we'll get you set up somewhere here on the tripod. We'll get the fan turned on, and we'll hit the town with the primer today. Okay, here we go. Hopefully these ones don't leak. I've had some of these stupid things leak here. They're just horrible. I feel like it's the warmest of stuff, but all right, now okay, we're working on the other sides of her now. I think this is my third can. Okay, I guess we're good. We'll have to let them sit and dry up overnight here. Holy, the blue plumage. Look at this dirty old thing. Only has 11.3 hours on it. Holy crap. Oh well. Start the big guy up there, not even a nothing out of it. I mean, as in smoke. So, I'm gonna hopefully put all this away here. actually turn it, have the smoke go out the other way. Guess that could get turned the other way too, couldn't it? Let's try that maybe. Whoa, wrong way. Keep forgetting them backwards. Exhaust goes right out the door and not filtering around in my building here. Alright. I just have to remember I'm backwards when I come in. Okay, I'm going to get this big guy in here and then we can shut her down, I guess, for the day. She's getting dark already. Alrighty, well, there we go. We got a little bit of heat on tonight just to keep things kind of dry and ish. And should be good. Hopefully I got enough propane. I haven't seen the guy for a while, so I'll have to go check that. Turn that off. And yes, I got a coffee cutting eye out. It sounds echoey. I got the little trailer in. Pretty sweet. That tractor in. The backhoe's in. The Mini X is in. The lights are off. Doors closed and locked. Doors closed and locked. Sweet. So yeah, this is the tank that feeds my heater. Thirsty heater it is. Over 60%, so that should be lots. Oh yeah. It hasn't really been all that cold out. Well, since winter started, we'll say. Since the cold started, it's not really been that cold. Like, I don't even have my shirt coat done up right. So it's not been too bad, but oh, the ground feels like it's getting a little hard though. Oh man, I hope we get a little bit of snow or something, about a foot of snow on the ground before the real cold, crappy stuff comes. That'll keep the frost from going in too hard under the ground, right? Really don't want that happening. Holy crap. Last year was just a friggin' nightmare. It really sucked. So, I mean, if it does, whatever. Last year, pardon me, in February, I had to shut down digging out here because it was like 34 inches of frost. It just totally sucked. And I got the Thar. I can't see it from here. I got the Thar hood thing that goes over that you throw the torch in one end and 500,000 BTUs going at the ground. Works, but it only does like an inch an hour, so put that into perspective. 33 inches times an inch an hour. That's well over 24 hours. Now, it probably wouldn't be that long, because once you get the above ground heated up a bit, it'll kind of soak through and then melt the other stuff, but that'd be a good 14, 15 hours of solid heat, and I think till you will be able to get through that, so hopefully she don't do that again. But anyways, that's about it for today. I'm going to head her out. Got lots of editing to do and stuff for today's. And we'll catch you tomorrow for maybe some painting. Just make sure we got all the primer we want. I just didn't want to move them around too much while it's still wet. And get all gooey from that. So we'll check that tomorrow and start painting our orange, I guess. Go about orange-ish. And if it hardens up fast enough, dries up, maybe we'll get to the black on the top and then sprinkle in the sandy stuff on. I only need like this much of a cup of sand, but whatever. That actually looks like it's got some kind of little flakes of... I'll show you tomorrow, I guess. I was supposed to... I'll show you today and I forgot. It's got like some metal flaky things in it or something. It looks kind of shiny like metal, so... It's not silica sand anymore. I'm not too sure what they're actually using now, but it's probably just as bad for you as the silica was. Gives you silicolitis or something in your lungs or whatever it was called, something like that, which is pretty bad. So, and that was from using it to sandblast, and then you get sniffing in the powder and the dust, I guess. It's not good for your lungs. So, but anyways, that's it for today. Thanks again for watching, and we shall catch you tomorrow.